Hello, my name is Adam Sasso, and I'm currently training to be a certified strength and conditioning specialist. So my presentation is on working out quick and making it count, since time is such an important factor in all of our lives. The presentation will start by giving you some general guidelines that you need to keep in mind. It'll then give you a workout and some helpful tips to follow up. So why should I bother? Isn't getting fit something celebrities just do to look good? No. If you don't work out at least 2 to 3 times a week, you're drastically increasing your risk of diabetes, heart issues, cardiovascular disease, stroke, types of cancer, and joint and muscle problems. Plus, being fit makes you feel like a video game hero. This is rule number 1 because it's the most important rule. Safety first, which means you have to emphasize proper form. Proper form goes over everything else. All the other stuff you hear me talk about, form first. If you need to take a break to get your form back in the middle of an exercise, you do it. This next rule is also very important. Got to make sure you switch it up when you're working out. Variety really is the spice of life. If you don't switch it up, you're going to stagnate and you're going to see diminishing returns as your muscles adapt. There's so many different types of ways to work out: yoga, swimming, martial arts, lifting. Pick several. Now, is it all really necessary? Yeah, it is. You've got to switch it up. It generates muscle confusion, which shocks the muscle and results in bigger gains for you. You don't have to do everything, but make sure you're at least doing several things. Now, this next one often gets people. Quality is greater than quantity means that intensity gets more results than duration. Okay? You're going to get more results from working out for 10 minutes at 80% intensity than you will at 30 minutes at 50% intensity. Remember safety first, but also remember to push yourself. And of course, our final rule, make sure you have fun with it, because if you don't have fun with your workouts, you're going to quit. You're not going to do them anymore. Don't force yourself to do workouts you hate. Okay? Do the ones you love. But be careful not to fall into a routine and violate rule number 2. Always switch it up. And now we get to the good part. This workout is 10 moves. You do each move for 1 minute, and you get as many reps as you possibly can of each move within that minute. When the minute is up, you transition immediately to the next move. If during the minute you need to take a break, you do it. Stop the move, take a breather, and then get back into it. First move is push-ups. With your hands below your shoulders and your toes touching the ground, keep your body straight. Lower yourself down until your nose or chest touches the ground, and then push yourself back up. This works your pectorals, your anterior deltoids, and your triceps. Next move we have is pull-ups, and man, are they a doozy. Hanging from the bar, any grip you want, keep your elbows fully extended and pull yourself up until your chin comes up over the bar, then slowly lower yourself back down. This works your latissimus dorsi, or your lats, and your biceps. And man, is it a doozy. Next is pike presses. Don't do these in a room where you're going to feel vulnerable. Get your hands flat on the floor and your feet flat on the floor. Then come up on your toes, lift your butt up into the air. Lower yourself down by bending your elbows, and then push yourself back up. This works the deltoids, trapezius, and triceps. Next, we got dips. Put your hands flat on the floor and your feet flat on the floor with your hips facing the ceiling. Bring your hips up as high towards the ceiling as you can. Bend your elbows, lower yourself down, and push yourself back up. Dips work the triceps muscle in isolation, but have some focus on the core. Next, we got the jab cross. Now we're getting into martial arts, my favorite. Look at this diagram that shows you exactly how to throw your jab cross. Okay, imagine your arm is the whip and your fist is the hammer, and you want to just shoot it out there. Use your core, your back, and your arms in this. Next, we got good old squats. Okay, with your feet flat on the floor and your feet shoulder width apart, slowly sink your butt down towards your heels, keeping your back straight, and then straighten your legs again, stand back up. This exercise engages the quads, the glutes, the hamstrings, the calves, and the core. Lunges are next. Perfect form right here. Step forward with your one foot, with your feet, have your feet together, then step forward with your one foot, bending both your knees, then stand right back up and alternate with the other leg. Lunges also get your quads, your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves, and your hip flexors. Squat jumps. Basically, you're doing the squat, except when you stand up, you're actually going to explode off the ground and jump into the air. When you land on the balls of your feet softly, like a ninja. This not only works the same muscles as the squat, but improves explosive power generation. Lateral leaps. Okay? Squat down, push off with your right leg, and jump to the left. Then when you land on the other side, land gently, push off with your left leg, and jump to the right. Keep repeating. This works all the same muscles as the lunges and squats and also helps generate the explosive power. Front kicks, back to martial arts. That's what I like to say. This is the perfect form for a front kick. In step 2 there, you see the most essential part of a kick, the chamber. Make sure you chamber every kick. Use your core and your legs to shoot the kick out. And don't worry about height. All right, there's your 10 moves and you're done. Well, sort of. As you can see by this little guy, always stretch after every workout. Stretch whatever muscles you've used. Okay, this keeps you young, keeps your body resilient, and prevents injury. Check online for some real good stretches. And that's it. Thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you learned something. I hope this helps get you on the path to good fitness. But before I go, just some dieting tips. Make sure you eat balanced meals, protein, carbs, and fat. Stay away from processed foods, excess sodium, and sugar. Thank you very much. Have a great day.